deceive me, perhaps they can assist me in the song.
I gotta refresh my freaking camera again. I'm seriously considering putting an inline switch on my webcam. Just gotta deactivate it and reactivate it. Hit OK. There we are. He's got a stash? What? Oh, that's crazy. It's like chat's struggling to load. Interesting. Oh well. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Good to have y'all. Hang on. Are we streaming? Is this working? Okay, hang on. Cool. We're on. We're live. We're going. Sick. Cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Today, I'm working on my web app for the last year Carbon. What we're going to do today, we're going to hop on and we're going to try to work on my player mats. Not the player mat, but building out the player mats and the infrastructure for the 4 players that are going to sit around the table. Got some stuff to do today. Got a lot of We're gonna do what we always do, put on some lovely music, maybe some Skyrim, ambient music. Chat does not want to load right now. Interesting. There we go. That's nice. This is where we're at. Kind of script kiddied this together, but I have my scene right here, canvas, which is this whole shebang. We got LYOC floating in space. I have my carbon reserve here, my world energy pool right here. Next thing I got to build out are player mats, and every player mat needs one box for the mat itself. Starts with 2 factories. And I want to make a reusable component for this, so I can plop down my mats around this thing. Let's get into it. Now I need, and that's gonna be, so we got the group here. We're gonna have a group for my mats as well. But I need a box, so I'm gonna look that up on ThreeJS. Box geometry, cube, geometry material, scene add cube. And that scene add thing, that's basically just calling a component itself. Now can I go ThreeJS Fiber box geometry? Objects, properties, mesh. Sphere geometry, color hopping. Interesting. So it's sphere geometry, and I think we got a box geometry, so I think we make a mesh here. Now I'm going to start out making this in line with HTML elements, and then once it starts to look right, so there's this box geometry, args, box geometry props. Let's see these props. Type of 3, box geometry, no. Box geometry. Width, height, depth, constructor. So I think the first 3 things are going to show up like that. So I think I can just drop in. Well, if I do args, let's see what that does. Args might just be the 3 first props that pop up. Refresh the page. Ooh, yeah. That makes it easy. So we're saying there's 3 measurements, and I'm trying to figure out which is which. So the first one, it looks like it goes width. Let's go back to that. We got width, then we got height, then we got depth. Now height, I think, is the z-axis. So if I change this number here to 1, save it, refresh it. Okay, so the third one is our z-axis. So it goes x, y, and then z. And then I want position information as well. And that happens in the mesh itself. So we're going to want to lift this up, and it's at 1, 2, 3. Let's try 10, so we're floating above, hopefully, the page, and we'll go 0, 0. Refresh that. 10, 10, 10. Let's see what that gets us. Aha. So is this, so I don't want this moving at all in the x direction. Nice. Cool. So I guess this is my height. Which is weird. Oh, I don't like that at all. So you'll notice, oh, I think it's the rotation is what's getting us. Right. Okay, that makes more sense. You see that? So what I just did was, this was saying that rotation, it was leaning it forward. So over the x-axis, I was saying, and that math.pi. So I guess we're going in radians here, I think. Radians are the little itsy bitsy numbers, and the angle is the the actual words are tough. I want to make sure that that's right. Radians. Yeah, that's right. So radians is the sort of pi representation of how you are in terms of rotation, and then degrees is just a numerical representation. So if you divide it by pi and multiply it by 180. Got it. We're learning things. This is why I like game programming. I learn a lot. So I want this to be thick as I just measured out against my fingers against the screen. Let's start with 20. See where that gets us. Not bad. I want a little thinner, so let's call that 18. And I'm just fudging with numbers right now. And 18, and the ratio, let's find out. I'm gonna measure my calipers. I could just use a ruler. We don't need to get fancy with it. It doesn't have to be exact, but as close as we can get. We have the mat itself right here. It is, if I remember, it's like 6 by 3. That's right. No. That was right. It's 9 inches by 5 inches. Interesting. How very temperature centric of me. And I can make these component variables. So const player mat width. I'll set that to 18. And so that's 9 by 2. 9 times 2. So const layer mat height is equal to 5 by 2. So we're doubling our stuff here. And I can drop in these variables. I don't think I want the height though. Nope. Let's save that. Nice. Now my only issue. Alright, so the second one, the Y, that's my vertical axis. So I want to replace this with this, and we'll go back here. And there we go. And now, I'm going to break this out into a component pretty soon once I get it looking good. Bring that down. I want this more or less to be touching. Wish I could rotate it in a different way. But we'll just fudge it. We'll keep moving it till it looks about right. And once it dips below, we'll move it 1 unit back up. Yep. So 5 is fine. I want this to be a little closer to the edge. Let's try we'll call this scale. We'll call this 1.75 because it's a little big. And multiply both of these by the scale. Nice, that's better. And then we'll move it down till we're close to the edge, but we want a little bit of space. A little bit of buffer. So let's go 12. Nice. 14. That looks good. Now if I rotate this, I should be able to rotate this in 4 radians. So what I want to do is I want to make this into its own component now. I'll make a new component. And we'll call this player mat. .jsx. That's player mat. Equals a new function. And I want to return what we just made. It's not what we just made. This is what we just made. And I want to grab these variables. Oh, scale is being used. Nice. And this is my player mat. And now I can import my player mat. Like I'm importing my table. Because I need to export default player mat. And now I'm exporting the component. Hello, Sophia. How you doing? What I'm doing is I'm taking a board game that I made with some friends, and I'm turning it into a React, ThreeJS, React Fiber web app. Yes. I suck on the drums. I got these cheap on Craigslist. More of a guitarist. But if you want me to play something, let me know. I can play one song. One song and one song only. Ball so hard, no, fine. Yeah. Alright. So I'm going to import my player mat. We're going to pop this out. Differs only in casing. We'll call this player mat 2 for now. It doesn't exist, so I'm going to take this. Now this is not great coding, but I'm just cheating so that I can bring in my player mat component. Player mat 2. And we'll make this its own self-closing element. That should be capitalized. Get over here. Save. Cool. So this is what we're trying to do, and this is actually pretty hard to see, so let me clear that out of the way. This is the piece that I just made right here. If I pull it out and I save it, the player mat goes away. This game plays 3 to 4 players, so I'm gonna need 4 of these player mats. And I need to pass in some props. I wish chat was loading better. Can I pop it up here? Restrict chat, there we go. Ha. No, I can't play drums. I'm very bad at the drums, but I can play guitar. And I got frontman vibes. All right, I can do that. Which means I am much better in terms of energy and stage presence than I am at actually musical talent. Why not? We'll consider this our first break. Do you have any recommendations or any requests? Because otherwise I can play some front bottoms, I can play some little Black Keys action, I can play a little bit of David Bowie. The best I can play is probably the theme song from Metal Gear Solid. This is one of my mom's favorite songs. She loves when I play this. She has no idea this is from a video game, but this is one of the first like actual pieces that I learned to be impressive on the guitar. I love that song so much. I'll do a Black Keys one as well. This is a song that I absolutely adore by these guys. It's called Little Black Submarines. Won't you come along with me? Black submarines, operator, please take me back to the line. You know me, I had plans, but I just disappear to the back of my mind. Throw me off. Oh, can it be? The voice is calling me, I get lost and out of time. You're flat. I've gotten many critiques over my voice over the years. Sometimes you just gotta play for the soul of it, you know? Can't get too bogged down in how bad you are, you'll never get better. Pick you up, shut you down, where I wanna go, to a place I can hide. You know me, I had plans, but they just disappear to the back of my mind. Oh, can it be? A voice is calling me, I get lost and out of time. I should have seen it glow, but everybody knows that a broken heart is blind. That a broken heart is blind. Oh god, how does that part go? Ah, well. I'm doing well. Good to see you, Anna. Can I play Mad World? Let's find out. Oh, God. There we go. Doing good, Anna. We're doing a bit of coding today. I'm learning, if you can see it in the background, I'm turning a board game of mine into a JavaScript React web app. Well, I can probably play the chords of Mad World. I don't think I can actually do the plucking on demand. But we're taking a break right now, and we're doing a little bit of music, and then we'll jump back into coding. Am I doing the... Yeah, that's not gaming. This is science and technology. There we go. Let's see. Capo first fret. Let me grab a capo. All right. Where's my capo? Go, go. There we are. All right. Wake me up before your capo. Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate it. Been playing since middle school, sometime around then. Let's see. So the chords would go like this. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses. No expression at all. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. The people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made them feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me at all. Hello teacher, can tell me what's my lesson? Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. Dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. Find it hard to tell you, find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad world. This song is depressing as hell. It's funny, I'm part of some music competition leaguey thing where we're just finding songs between my friends and seeing if they fit categories. And someone recently got me back into Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails. Thank you, Sophia. Appreciate it. It's very kind of you to say. I appreciate the kindness. Any other song recommends while I'm doing this? Let me see if I can do Flashlight by the Front Bottoms. It's a little out of my register, but I love this song to tears. Got it. Where's the pre-chorus? Part 1, part 2. Let's do it. In there too, so you can see what I'm doing. Ah, that's better. Bella Ciao. Never played this one. Maybe. Key A minor, no capo. Never heard of this one. Let's see. Let's find out how difficult this is. Bella Ciao. Is this the song you're thinking about? Might be able to do this. And let me start this over. A little tough to do on the fly. Do you play guitar at all, Sophia? Is that why you're asking? Let's see. Nice. How long you been playing for? It's funny. I fall in and out of love with it, but it's always nice to come back. It's like riding a bike. What else do I know how to play? No, and I appreciate it. I'm not gonna be purchasing any accoutrement today. We're just hanging out. We're doing some coding. We're doing some music. What else can I play? No, you can't, Anna. No. I've gotten so many of these messages over the past week or two. I'm not doing it. I appreciate the hustle, but I'm not looking to purchase anything right now. And that's it. If that's all you're here for, it's been good having you on this stream. Let's try out Flashlight by the Front Bottoms. Please fall asleep so I can take pictures of you and hang them in my room. When I wake up, feel like, yeah, everything's alright. You are still here, you are still happy, you are still smiling and laughing. You are still the only thing, everything I need in my life. And it goes in, out through the mouth. Breathing exercises I will never figure out till I am running in circles or walking in circles or crawling in circles or lying on the ground. And I can hear your dog whistle from my bedroom. Could do the boxer too. Thank you, Sophia. My God, I have a bouncing audience right now. This is nuts. We're going crazy in general admission. Let's do 5 Years by David Bowie. That's a crowd pleaser. Like I said, Musically, I'm okay, but I got that frontman energy. Let's see, no capos. Make sure I know all this. Pushing through the market square, so many mothers sighing. News had just come over, we had 5 years left to crying. News guys wept and told us that Earth was really dying. Cried so much his face was wet, and I knew he was not lying. I heard telephones, opera house, favorite melodies. I saw boys, toys, electric irons, and TVs. My brain hurt like a warehouse, it had no room to spare. I had to cram so many things to store everything in there. And all the fat, skinny people, and all the tall, short people, and all the nobody people, and all the somebody people. I never thought I'd need so many people. Girl my age went off her head, hit some tiny children. If the black hadn't pulled her off, I think she would have killed them. Soldier with a broken arm fixed his stare to the wheels of a Cadillac. Cop knelt and kissed the feet of the priest, and a queer threw up at the sight of that. I think I saw you at an ice cream parlor, drinking milkshakes cold and long, smiling and waving and looking so fine. I don't think you knew you were in this song. And it was cold and it rained, so I felt like an actor, and the thought of more. And I wanted to get back there, your face, your race, the way that you talk. I kiss you, you're beautiful, I want you to walk. We've got 5 years stuck on my eyes, 5 years, that's our surprise. We've got 5 years, my brain hurt a lot. 5 years, that's all we've got. We've got 5 years, what a surprise. 5 years, stuck on my eyes. We've got 5 years, my brain hurts a lot. 5 years, that's all we've got. We've got 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. Yeah, orange in the chat. Let's get some fruit representation. Clementines. Grapefruit. A Chiquita banana, if you will. All right. I need to do a little bit of coding, but then we can go back to songs. But I want to replicate this player mat in 4 places. Yeah, I can pop myself up here. Hide this crapola. So we're going to be very quick here. In order to do this, what we got to do is take these and put in some props. And we'll put in a prop called rotation. We'll call it rotato because we're chill like that. And what we want to do is we're doing this in radians. So it's math over pi. And we're going to say we're going to say 0 on the first rotato. The second one's going to be pi over 4. then over 2, then 3/4, and then we should be set. Now, who can explain to me in chat what a radian is? Going once. So this will be times 3. 3 times math pi over 4, because then we're over 3/4. And now this rotato doesn't exist yet on my player mat. So we're going to grab it. We're going to head in. We're going to add it as a prop. We're going to call it, once again, rotato. Nah, that's not the right one. What I need this to go is into player mat. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. I've been coding. I started pretty young. I tried out C when I was super young, but it wasn't quite for me. And then I've just sort of like dibble-dabbled with it over the years until I got serious about it in college. At which point I really started to use it. That rotation. Now I believe if we take this rotato right here and drop it into one of these. Aha. See, look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I'm rotating this over the wrong axis. Did I ever use C++? Yes. For a little bit. I hate it. I like my garbage collected for me. I'm not a big lower level language guy. All right, we're getting closer. Let's try this. Interesting. So this rotato is right-ish. Although I think it's not quite what I'm looking for here. Can I rotate you outside of this? So I want to rotate it around the center axis. So by trade, I am a software developer. How about let's try to group one of these and then add a rotation into it. Yes, really. Ya boy has been known to code. That's closer. I think I need math pi over 2 here. Yes! 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 We did it. That's the first step right there. Well, bam. Now it's annoying that I have to import it to do it. Oh, you're doing a bachelor's in art? Nice. What kind of art? So I don't actually need this rotato in here. I got 4 of these. Are you in college now? On your way? How's that whole thing going? Anna, we will never speak to each other on Discord, but I appreciate the hustle. That's cool. I'm not in a position right now to spend any money on this stuff. So I don't need a rotation here. This will be our main. And then that goes there. And then math pi. Nice. And then we need one more. So we need math pi times 1.5, maybe? Yes. Yes! Digital artworks and a little bit of sketching. Nice. Have you used AI at all? I mess around with ChatGPT a little bit. So this bit right here, I want to update my color. Adobe Illustrator. Okay, cool. I know a graphic designer. It seems tough. Seems like a tough job. So we're gonna say matte color. If I just go pink, does it still show up? Okay, cool. So I want this to be the 4 colors of my. Do all type of custom artworks according to a person's requirements. Oh, if this is becoming a sales pitch, you're not gonna be happy. I have no money right now to spend on stuff. Though, like I said, I appreciate the hustle. And we're gonna call this matte color here. Nice. And I want one to be, and I want this to be the 4 colors of my board game. One will be yellow. One will be, I don't really need to do this. One will be red, yellow, red, blue, yellow, green. Beautiful. So what this is the 3D representation of all this garbo right here. Wabam. Amazing. Astounding. Hey, you can always stream. I'm doing my passion for free. at this moment in time. Yeah, sick. That's a big step right there. And what I want this to be is each player will have their mat be front facing. Below, world energy pool, carbon reservoir, rules mat. And I can zoom in this a little bit. We'll call these 75 each, so I can make this a little bit bigger. Refresh the canvas. Nice. Cool. All right. Sick. This is a huge step right here. Now I'm going to be able to, since these are all broken out into components, I can essentially front facing from the API, you're going to receive your player ID, and then your ID will link to whichever color you are. And that'll be the energy that you produce. And I actually need to add into these meshes my player mat schmiggity schmag. I keep using the word schmiggity schmag, and I know that's such a placeholder. Smiling and waving and looking so fine. It was cold and it rained, so I felt like an act. This is sick. So, Adobe Illustrator, have you ever touched the Affinity suite? Like Affinity Designer, Illustrator. I have a friend who swears by them. He's a graphic designer. Much cheaper. I mean, you're a student, so you definitely get the student discounts and the freebies. Use and abuse those as much as you can. But Affinity Designer is great because it's super cheap. So what I have here, player and center mats. Oh. Now what I want to do is export. Good. I'm glad you do. You should only do high quality work. It's sort of a waste of your time if you... Well, ship hosting is fine. Ew. What the fuck are these things? Let me... Nice. Let me find my discussion with my board game distributor. It's not one pack, it's game land. All right, where are you? V12, wilderness. Where did they go? Right now I'm trying to find the assets. I dug around here somewhere. Where did I put these things? Not quite sure what you're saying there. All I'm saying is I do not have the funds right now, and it's not a budgetary thing. It's that I need to figure out how to make my business sustainable before I start investing into things. I don't believe it's a waste of time. I'm just not your customer. It was cold in the rain, and it felt like an actor. Come on. On your turn. Where the hell did those assets go? It's definitely expired by now. Where did I put these things? Do I not have all the assets? Artboard 1? that's fine. It's the box. Center mount. God, where are you? Dang. Is it on Discord maybe? Hope so. That's frustrating. Please tell me I have these. All right, those look right. Check something real quick. So I got the cards, that's good. Well, I think I'm actually missing these assets, unfortunately. So I can't really progress too much further. I can load in my factory and that's unfortunate. The good thing is we've established the got that going. So each of these needs 2 factories. So we can try to find those files next. Might be on the computer behind me. Or they might be hidden somewhere in my 3D models. Let's search my computer for factory. Well, since we made some huge progress here, I can unload that. Might be time to play a little TF2, because that looks sick. I really like that. I could load in the player mat as well. That might be the best option, actually. I can shrink these down a smidge with the scale. Scale's 1.75. What if we make this 1.5? See how that looks. Get that out of here, refresh this. Scooch these out a little bit more. There we go. That looks great. Now, since I have the player mat asset, I'm going to try to load that in next. So that is 18 by 5. So I need a new one of these, and I'll call this rules mat. JSX, same thing, const rules mat is equal to a new function, and I want to return the thing that I'm rendering, which is going to be same thing as this. We got a mesh with a box. I'm gonna drop that in there. Beep boop. Done done. Position's gonna be pretty close to center. We'll probably move it down. We'll call this mat width. And this is 18 by 5. And we'll have mat height. And we'll drop that in. I want to export default rules mat. And this way I can import it. The rules mat, and then pop it in with my table. And break that up. Mat color is not defined. I don't need my mat color, but we'll just call it black because there's only the one. Mat color is not defined. Okay, interesting. Well, GXX line. What did I do? Right, might be. This is the issue when you have things that look very similar to each other. Black. Mat color is not defined. Where do I have mat color? I don't have that anywhere. What are you freaking out about? Mat color, mat color. Mat color, red, blue. Ah, there we are. Finally. Position Y. Is this what's doing it? Yeah, it is. I don't need these. I don't need that rotation either, but I do need it for the other ones. Nice. So the rules mat I can scooch up now because 15 is too far, so we'll call that 10. And the scale we can actually shrink down to 1 because that's just too big. 1.25. Yeah, 1.1 for now. We'll scooch this up to 6. Little face. 1.1. Nice. And on my box geometry, I need to then add my assets. Not the rules book. I need the player and center mat. So I need a React Fiber mat. Is it mat or is it? What are we talking about here? Cancel, load in. Okay, center mat inside. Can I just export you? So what I'm doing here is I have my player mat and I need to this doesn't have the frickin' dang. Center mat. Okay. So I want to LYOC center mat. Is that what it says? No, this isn't right either. Dang. All right. So this one isn't exactly correct, but I just want to get page 3. I just want page 3. And I want to export this or save it. Oh, I think this is it actually. It just doesn't have okay. Export area center mat inside as a PNG. Sure. I'll put that on my desktop for now. Save that. Nice. That looks great. So we'll drop this and we'll just call this rules mat as a PNG. It might be too good. We can export this at a much lower, say 2000 pixels. Yeah. Cut the file size in half on the desktop. No. Delete you. Grab you. Throw you over here. Rules mat. Grab that over there, drop it into public rulesmat.png. And now I want React Fiber set box geometry. And I want, what's the phrase? Mesh. Let's just say ThreeJS box geometry. So I want to set one of my meshes here. Mesh standard material. That's actually a good question for ChatGPT. Using React 3JS Fiber, how can I set one side of a box to have the mesh of a PNG? Interesting. So I say here, I'm gonna have to import some stuff. Here I'm gonna use memo. I have my canvas already, so I don't need that. And I want import use memo from React. Cool. I don't need the canvas because that's already loaded. Now I have my box geometry. Now I want my mesh basic material. And I want my mesh basic material. And path to my PNG is just going to be rulesmat.png. Because it's nice and accessible from my public rulesmat.png. I'm essentially just going to say mesh basic material, attach material. Allegedly, this is all I have to do. Three is not defined. 15. Double side. So this should become a double side. No, double side. There we go. And this should replace this, allegedly. Do I need to define this? It's gonna be lowercase. Oh baby, that is insane. Oh my gosh. Sick. I don't think I need these. It should load still just fine. Nice. Bless up. So sick. That was easier than I thought it would be. Awesome. That's perfect. That's so cool. I'm gonna get the remaining assets from a friend later. That's really cool. That's really cool. Let me check the laptop over here to see if I still have my factories. Because then I could start building out these mats more. That is so sick. It's sick, I tell you. It's sick. I'm so excited. I am so hyped. That's so cool. Eventually, I'm going to make a mesh in Blender. This whole thing will be black. I might have a little bit of an animation in there. And this will be like a yellowy gold. I need to overlay the player mats on these things. But I got the center mat, which is great. I guess since I don't really need the World Energy Pool, I can use this section here for my contracts and awards. Over here will still be the donation cup, so I need a box to go next to this. And that'll all be grouped together under the player mat. Then I need to start programming some actions. So sick. This is so cool. I love this. So cool. Yeah, since we made so much progress. So we'll probably have like 3 views here. Some sort of buttons in this corner so we can change the view between like an overhead. We'll have hovers. We'll need some sort of number right here to show how much carbon's remaining. We'll have our news cards that flip out. Yeah, super cool. Super, super cool. Cool, that's loading up. Dog's barking up a storm. A storm! Alright. Well, I feel pretty good about this. I need to load some stuff up. Need to... Hello, Enchanted. Welcome to the studio. It's been a productive day. I just added the player mats. So this right here is a digital representation of a board game that I've made with some friends of mine. We kickstarted it a little while ago. It was successful. But I've been wanting to turn it into a digital game for quite some time. So this is where we're at. I have created a table object with some pits in here for different game pieces. I have player mats here, one for every player that will be at the table. Thank you. I appreciate it, Enchanted. And we made a lot of progress. I'm using what's called ThreeJS, which is a WebGL way of rendering 3D objects on a web page, along with React, because that's just kind of the flavor of the current era of how dynamically reloaded web apps work at this point in time. There's a couple of other options. HTMX is getting big too, but I'm just using React. It's Facebook standard. It's what Facebook uses. Bro, I can only do like the stupid thing using HTML. You know, that's how you learn. You learn by making dumb stuff, and then you slowly make dumb stuff better. And that's the only way to get better. Is I see this a lot in coding too. There's that great quote from Jake from Adventure Time. Sucking at something's the first step to getting good at something. You got to go through the suck, and you got to iterate and build on top of what you've already done, and just keep going and going and going, and then eventually you put in so much time and effort, it's all in the rearview mirror. You can't even see, and it's honestly really great to pull up old stuff because you see how far you've come. I use Scratch, which is visual coding. Nice. Make anything fun? Scratch is cool. I wish I had it growing up. Lua using Roblox Studio. Nice. So we got a Roblox head in the chat. Cool. Been seeing your generation really loves Roblox. I have a friend of mine who used to play it a lot too. What's cool is the sort of open sourcey, not quite open sourcey, but the open to programming that it encourages. It's just so confusing at the moment. There's nothing wrong with being a Roblox nerd. Nothing wrong with being a nerd in general. Look at this. Look at this stuff. You think someone who's not a nerd understands code? It's par for the course. You're in good company here. I made a board game, and then I'm turning the board game into a video game. You're in good company. Super interested in coding since primary. Nice. I hope by the time you climb your way up the ranks. Yeah, that's pretty standard too. It took me 3 or 4 years being in the workforce coding professionally before I actually started to speak the language and I started to understand what's going on here. If you have any questions about code, feel free to ask me. I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, I'm just going to play a little Team Fortress 2 because we got to a really good point here. I'm waiting on trying to find some additional 3D models to load into this thing, which I should be able to find now. But I'm happy to answer questions. Like, for example, let me ask Chad here. Do you know the difference between an integer and a floating point number? Question for the audience. Your first Scratch project. Well, man, I'm all ears. I'm all eyes. I'm a good resource to have. Oh, that looks great. Let me grab a flash drive. I will be... Let's see. My first Scratch project was on the account Gamer256777. It's my old account. If you were to take a look for me back then, it was difficult to code using Scratch. Now I'm just too comfy using Scratch. Good. Glad you're getting more comfy with it. Coding's sort of taken over the world, especially in the past couple of years. I hope the job market cleans up by the time you graduate and make it out. These things fluctuate. Where is my schmiggity schmag? This'll do. I'm just trying to learn Lua so I can make games using Lua and Roblox. Good plan. Let me ask you a question. Your generation, how many people are still playing Roblox? And is there a big interest in learning how to code for Roblox / make games, all that jazz? I'm so out of touch with the youth. So copy these two, go back to my... Not many people I know, so... But it's a few people, mainly close friends. Those are the best people anyway. LYOC pieces. You want me to blow your mind? Have you ever heard of a program called OpenSCAD? This thing's bonkers. So this is what I use to make 3D models. It's called OpenSCAD. And what it is it is coding to make 3D models. So for example, we're going to go to the very basic building blocks of what this little piece of software is. We start with a cylinder, and this is going to be the main piece that we're going to work from. We render that. It's going to take a little bit because it's got... So this cache FN240, this just means for anything circular. So like the side walls of a cylinder, which is this. This is our cylinder. Yeah, it's wild. It's so fun. It's mostly used for industrial applications because it's about very precise measurements. But this is a cylinder with a height of 14 millimeters. And then the diameter of the thing is 20. So 14 by 20 millimeters. Then we take this and we pop this into a function. And in the chat, what's a function? You're talking all that good about how good of a coder you are. What does a function do? We got a sub. That means 5 pull-ups. Let's go. Let's go. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! It's for you, buddy. Well, bam. So we begin. And this is one of the pieces I'm about to import into my game. We start with a cylinder, and then we delete a cylinder. Yeah, let's go. Exercise. We delete one cylinder after lifting it up this translation function. So we take one cylinder, which is the base one, just the one that you see on the screen. We take a second cylinder with a slightly smaller interior. So 8.5 times 2 is 17. Just going to simplify this down. 17, let's call it 16. Why not? And our height is equal to 5. So we take one big cylinder, we take a smaller cylinder, and we raise it up. I use Blender for 3D modeling. I'm a beginner, but not bad at it. Good. And you're probably better than me. Blender's tough. It's got all those different ways to use it. So this is my factory piece. I'm actually going to reduce this to like 60. Yeah. I'm going for a bit of an old school PlayStation-y sort of thing. And then we'll pop on a lightning bolt. So this is one of the pieces of my board game. And I have, can we go 30? Make a chocolate bar, nice. This is one piece that I'm going to use on my board game. It's a factory. I'll save that. And then I'm going to export it to an STL. And that means I'm taking the code, I'm processing it, and then I'm turning it into a file. So when I click on that file, instead of getting a bunch of code that this program interprets into a 3D model, I just have the 3D model itself. And I'm going to do the same thing with my battery. So we're going to get another one of these open. And here's the second piece of my board game. Once again, we're going to reduce these to 30. Nice, nice. Export. Save it as. Done. Save, save. Now we come back to this. I'm going to pop up Blender because I need to convert the models that I just made from .stl to GLB. Why do I do this? I don't particularly know. All I know is that the way that I'm rendering 3D models here doesn't like STL files. It likes GLBs instead. Biggest model I made was probably a lollipop. Nice. Yeah, we all got to start somewhere. So I'm going to go to my LYOC pieces. I'm going to pop up the factory that I made. Here we are, factory. And we're going to export this as that file type that I need. And we're going to go back to my LYOC pieces folder, call this factory again, and export it. Nice. Once it starts running again, we've exported, and I see the file factory. He's a big boy. The crazy thing is this is only 14 millimeters high. So it's all about perspective. All right, that's one. Delete that. Next, grab our battery. Same thing. Grab the STL file. Export as battery. Export it. Nice. Now I have both the files. Don't save that. Just so that we both know where they are, I'm going to copy, paste them to my desktop. And these are the files we are, well, that's what it looks like when you bring it into the world. I'm going to move these over here. These are the next pieces that I need in order to render. I'm going to move them to my public over here. Cool, cool. I had a KY, but when I first found out about Scratch, and I was like, it had addicted to coding. It is addicting. It's super cool hitting a button and having something do a thing every time. I really appreciate that about coding because I abhor. I really don't like doing the same thing over and over and over again. Fiber, 3JS, GLB, import, loading models. So this is a important little schmiggity schmag right here because I need this bit of code. My factory, I need a new component. We're going to call this factory.jsx. Drop that in. And I need to do the same thing with my battery. File. Cool. And I want my material not to be that. I want it to be mesh standard material. Yes. That's fine. This I want to be so that's a mesh. And I need a slash mesh. I believe that's how that works. What's my, yeah, mesh. And within I want my mesh basic material. So I can get rid of this slash mesh and add this in. First Scratch project was called Cookie Smasher, and I liked updated monthly, maybe weekly, not sure. Nice. Cool. That's so cool, man. Model, export function, model. Table, and I want this to be export function factory. And I want this to be export function battery. Also trying to improve my IRL art and digital art. Nice. What do you use to make art? So we're going to try to just add a factory and a battery in here and see how that goes. And pop this in the group. I'm a mobile art person. I use Ibis X Paint. I have no idea what those are. It's not the best, but same with my art skills. Well, it's good they do. This is the time in life where you really should be trying to improve your stuff. Life's about learning. If I hide you, that's why. No, I didn't like that. Sick. Look at that. The models are in. Five Nights at Bonzi's is my biggest Scratch project, but got canceled after I lost track of what I was doing. Having a running to-do list helps immensely. You'll see it here. I have a bunch of comments all saying the things that I need to do and why. It's a constant struggle that you got to be on top of. the fight against laziness, the fight against losing track of what you're doing. And I want this to be white. That's a little too white. Yeah, what colors do we have? Color examples. Let's make this just like a slightly off-white. Do we have gray in here? Does gray work? Is it? There we go. So I want something in between these. And I think I can, let's go to Material UI. Get those colors. I just want a nice gray. Like a lightish fa-fa-fa. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's much better. Maybe we'll go the next one up because it's a little too dark. Nice. Sick. So I just got that going. Now I can hide these. Get rid of that battery. And now I can add the factories to my rules mat because I need one, well, player mat. I need one per player. I need two per player mat. So I got this mesh. I'm also going to have an empty so I can incorporate a bunch of factories. Factory's not defined. I gotta import it. Factory's not defined. / factory. What are you doing? Factory isn't defined. Try it again. There we go. Yeah, you're defined. Where? So this, I need to move. I can't spell it's late at night. I'm a bit tired. I think Eros is meant to be code. Well, don't stay up too late, dude. You gotta get your rest. Don't stay up for my sake. It's only like 8 p.m. If the sun's down, I mean, you're getting sleepy. You should focus on getting some sleep. It's fine. Well, that's good. So I need to, that mesh, I need this position here. You go to sleep at like 9. All right. Well, make sure you start winding down, dude. I don't want you to get too tired on my sake. Nice. So I want that rotation. And the scale is really off here. Let's get the scale down. Let's say scale is can I go 0.5? 0.4? Is that gonna help? Yeah, there we go. 0.2. These are big for this. 0.1. Wow. You really need to shrink this down. That's good. That's a good height. And I want these to be raised up too. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me know if you have any coding questions, have any interest in I don't know. Roblox seems to be a big thing as always, so I'm happy to dive in and see what that's all about. Beep. Factory. There we go. Rotation. I'll close that up. I need 180 on one of these, but I don't know which one it is. That's close. 10. 20. Oh, it's in doi. I keep forgetting this is in radians. It's not in. That's weird. Check if live. How often am I live? I'm usually a couple times a week, typically around this time, during the weekdays more so. And we're just out here, we're booling, we're having a fun time. Four maybe? Rotation. I wonder if it's because both of these are rotated. On weekends I'm up to like 10 or sometimes 10:30. Nice. That's not right. 0. How much are these rotating, the player mats? Rotation's nothing right now. The rotation only happens after the fact. At the pi. There we go. That's sick. That's so cool. All right, we can bring back the table now. Nice, and I need 2 factories. Back to player mats. Player mat to J6. That's not the right one. Player mat 2. Okay. So I need 2 factories. And can I... do I need to pop each of these into a group? Yeah, whatever. Well, I'll just call this a group. And we will have the position scoot over. Are we gonna played Ark Survival Evolved? I have a friend who loves Ark Survival Evolved. It's like his favorite thing. Oops. It's like these factories are T-posing over their friend. 2 or -2? Yeah, 3. Sick. That looks great. This means we have our player mats. Actually, I can zoom in a little bit more here, potentially. That's so cool. New game is Ark Survival Ascended. It's so cool, Xbox. Nice. Ark Survival Ascended. I gotta ask my friend about Survival Ascended. He's a huge Arc fan. Absolutely huge Arc fan. So these can scoot up a little bit more. So maybe like 5. Oh, that's fine. Shift over -2. Nice. And these could be down like 13. That looks great. That looks so good. I'm so hyped. You were here for a cool piece of progress on my board game. Each of these factories produces 1 energy a month, and the whole point of the last year carbon is to survive, basically, with your friends. Hello world. Awesome. All right. I think I've earned a little TF2 time, so I'm going to jump into that next. Can't wait to see the end results. This is going to take me a while. Coding always takes longer than you think it's going to. It's always harder than you think it's going to be. It's an endurance. Coding is very much an endurance sport. That's so cool. I love that. I'm going to add some concrete mesh to the table itself. We have to have some way of automatically creating our factories. We need to populate our factories with energy. We need a whole bunch of GUI elements, GUI, graphic user interface. But like I said, I think I earned a little TF2 time. Yep, but so will it take for me to learn to code. You're taking on a task that no mortal has ever accomplished. Coding is tough. It's very tough. It takes a lot of time, effort, energy. You've played TF2, but it didn't play for long. It's not for everybody. I grew up playing this game. I remember when this game first came out for the PS3 and the Xbox 360, and I've been playing since then. Play some Japanese city pop. Oh. Loud. Hopefully it's not too loud with all this stuff loaded up. It's falling snipers. And it's laggy as heck. Out of all the coding things you did, what do you think? Oh, this is so laggy right now. That's no fun at all. Oh, this is going to give me a headache. I wonder if it's Visual Studio Code that's giving me so much lag. Still have Minecraft Xbox One Edition. I actually never did the first content. That reminds me of my Gary's Mod days. Just the absolute destruction. Let me check my performance here. CPU's at 100% utilization? What? Why? Oh my gosh. No wonder. Why? Oh, Chrome is killing my computer right now. Let me back out of some of these tabs. Alright, there we go. By closing 2 Chrome windows. Oh, nice. My World War II mod, just let them fight. Yeah, creating massive armies to fight each other is always a fun time. Especially like on GM Big City. Love that. It's crazy, just... I was on your YouTube recommended. Oh my. Yes, a couple of coding gamers here. Just chilling and having fun on stream. Oh. Just looked at the title and clicked. Look at that, we click. Amazing. Honestly, some Gmod. Kind of fun. I also play Warzone on my Xbox. I'd be a pro if I knew how to get better planes fast.
Please, the dog, please.
Just appreciate the climb. It is nice getting the fun stuff, but sometimes it's... I don't know. Sometimes you get the fun stuff and things stop being fun. Sometimes the not fun's more fun than the fun, you know? Use good plane, be good. Ooh. 100 hours of Gmod. What's your favorite thing? You said the World War II stuff. Those are fun. I love Trouble in Terrorist Town. I'm a big TTT fan. Most viewers I've had on stream, it's been, I don't know, I typically, like concurrently, I hit maybe 4 or 5 mats. Like I said, I'm pretty new to the game here. This is my second week of consistent streaming. I've been very much a YouTube video maker for a while, but I kind of got bored. I wanted to expand out and see what this was like. And also, I feel like when I have a camera on me, I'm more productive, just because I have that sort of pressure of the eye. So, I'm new to this. Not crazy popular. I'm okay with that. I'm learning. Stay with me. did Minecraft content and taking it. So I'm making a new video this weekend. Nice. Good. You should, man. Stay with me. Do or do not, there is no try. Excuse me. As my physics teacher used to always tell us. Stay with me. I do have a Discord. I'm dropping a link. Bam. For some reason the restream chat isn't working well. Also YouTube's bugging out when it comes to showing me live. Welcome Enchanted. Good to have you in the disc. Ooh. Good to have you. Wop. So needy. Give you a quick wave. Welcome to the Spuddy Hall. We do work, we have some fun, get our butts handed to us in TF2, all the good stuff. Coming through too. It's not. Of course, we love community content. Third favorite Pokemon. Alright, and what is your favorite Pokemon? If you got a third favorite, that means you got a favorite. Let me actually, before you do, let me... the entire Charmander illusion. There you go. I made a channel for you. Code. Feel free to share your stuff.
Touch points, mine. Get off those your skies. Take off your skies. Take off your skies. Oh, yeah, nice.
Caught a shiny event Eevee. Nice. Good stuff.
Good job, DB Cooper.
So many payloads, not one that I can play. I should have a memes channel too. Oh. Really good at making service. Of course! Like I said, community content is loved in the Spuddy Hall. I like seeing people do stuff. I really think Discord should be more stuff than just 2 channels. I like how bare bones it is. I always like bare bones and then adding complexity as opposed to starting complex. But yeah, feel free. Share your stuff. Spuddy Hall likes talking about games, coding games, playing games, code itself, getting better at coding, all that good stuff. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. Got a lot going on there. Could you please post that in my code text channel? You're in memes. I only want memes in the memes channel, and you're posting game code. Please post it in the proper channels. There we go. Let's see what we got going on here. There's a lot of stuff going on. Cool stuff you got going on. Is the game playable? Does it function? Ooh. for it. Recording's probably easier. I don't really know how to do the telecommunications stuff yet. But if you do a recording, I'm happy to share it. Love showing off community content. It's slightly playable. Yes, rousing review. Oh my god. Can't get this guy. Alright, when this round ends, play your recording. Yes, Enchanted. We're gonna get to that after this. Now the question was my game so unoptimized that it caused my CPU to tank? Which is very possible. The possibilities have been this, so I should say.
Kill Dante. Really good. You can tell by his hat.
I love Lethal Company. I got a couple people that I play with every now and again, and it is a blast. So much fun. I have a disc account from 2020, but it got hacked and deleted. Fair. Gotta do that sometimes. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. Bust out the disc. Let's check out Enchanted's game. Nice. Whoop. Very nice. Good job, Enchanted. I like that.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get to the cop!
The bomb ain't moving.
How long did that take you? We got a coder on our hands. Alright. Yeah, you gotta go to bed, right, man? Not long for the base stuff. Whoops. Oh. Mini Sentry. Classic. Not long for the base stuff. That was easy with the art. Yes. Art's tough. That's why I try to befriend artists. Because they're much better than me. Art's not very easy. I can typically rough sketch decently well, to the point where I can like translate the idea of what I'm trying to do. But my art's not good. My art's quick, my art's quirky. I wouldn't call it anything museum worthy. Not bad. Nice shot. Me. Nice shot, me. Alright. Nice. Please do. Like I said, we love community content in this buddy house. Sorry. What meme we got over here? Same. Absolutely same. Keep getting me. Too good. Too strong. Yeah. It's a daily effort. It's like watering a flower. It's just constant updates. Working through it little by little. Adios, Enchanted. Thank you for stopping by the studio. Lovely to have you. How many shots are you gonna take? You all at full health? rid of a heavy. Come on. Skibidi boo 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 doo boo doo. That was dead on. Stop. Stop it. Knock it off. I don't like that. Alright, let's get back to code. This, get out of you, go back to the right. Oh. So, we got a player mat, we got our two factories. Could put on the meshes. I'll prep the meshes for him. I need some of the stuff on the wall. I always like to put top of the reports towards the top. I need to dynamically, based off the matte color, we'll add player ID as a prop. I'll have a mesh basic material here, which goes inside the mesh, because the standard material we don't actually need anymore. What we need is this. We need a PNG. I'm gonna snag that now over here, which will get updated at a later point. I got it. Player and center mounts. Sick. What this is my board game that I made with some friends of mine, and I am turning it into a web app, like so. So these all shouldn't be the same thing. I'm gonna print out these four. Pink matte. Let's make all these 2000 pixels. Same thing, file. Export 2000. I will update these later, but blue. I'm gonna make an array to dynamically select these based on whichever person that we're currently. So it's yellow. From the designer, I have player maps, a little hill. I'm gonna take all these, drag and drop them into my public, and we'll replace all these eventually. Based off of my player ID. And based off of whatever player I'm gonna go yellow, blue, blank, green. Say texture is equal to function get matte based off of player ID. That's going to return this. And we'll say let paths are equal to for these. Depending on the player ID, this is a load path of player ID. Texture is going to get player ID. And I want yellow. Pink, yellow, blue, pink, And then green. Well, bam. Beautiful. Factories are a little big, or the player mats are a little small. I haven't decided quite yet. That looks great. I'm really happy with that. And now I can push this to my GitHub. I think I got everything. Commit, add in, rules mat, and player mat. Rules mat, add in objects, colon, rules mat, player mat, battery, factory, and battery, textures, rules mat, and player mat, placeholder. Push that up. Drastically increasing my project size because a little bit of code's a lot less than compared to file sizes of actual images. That looks really good. And this is done in a web page, which is super cool. Like, I'm used to Unity being an absolute bear. Let's see if I can scale these better. My factories. Slightly too big. Checkpoint 08. This is our placeholder page. This is the whole thing. It's close. How about 0.775? That might be about there. So if I scoot these over slightly lower. That ain't bad. Scale it down a little bit more. Maybe I can move this one over. That looks great. That looks so good. That's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Wow. Alright. I've been at this for a while. I think it's time to take a break. Got some other stuff on the docket to do today, but this has been pretty accomplished. 5. That's not bad. So now I can make a series of these. So each of my players is going to have a value for factories. So I need a map. I'll just say none factories. I'll do use state. Let's say const. None factories. And then we'll have a set. State default 2. Say for each factory that I have, I want to create one of these. Should just add J6 in. Trying to find a good way to do this. I just want to say I want to return each of these. What I want is for each factory create a 3D model of said factory. So I have my known factories here. Could I say you? This is kind of a hack. So I'm saying I'm a for loop. Turn for loop here. This is a little hacky, not gonna lie. I got my return, my for loop, and I have my JSX element. Okay. That's not quite right. I guess I can make a factory builder. Would make more sense to break this out into its own component. You see what I'm doing here? I'm saying this. I have one group that I'm returning. I'll have 1.5 times I. That might be it. Nope. How many factors here? It should be 2. So I think I do need to make a factory builder. Maybe that's what default. There we go. Say we want this whole ish. I want to say. Create element at position for each say for each factory that I have, factory at position 0 and position 1, factory array dot push all this gobbledygook. And now I can return, instead of all this garbage, I can return in an empty element factory array. Yes! And so then, if I increase my default factories, some factories here, this goes up to 6. We got 6 factories. Let's go! So now I want to do the same thing with num batteries. This one's 0, but I'll leave it at 6 for now. Leave it at 2 for now. I want to do the same thing. I want a battery builder. So I can copy and paste this, rename this to battery builder. Now I can Control F for factory in here. Place them all with battery. Ding, 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 ding. Sick. And I need to move this down a little bit. So let's call this 4. And now I import into my board, the player mat actually, the battery builder. Num batteries is equal to num batteries. Building yet. That's okay. Saying this is 5. Shy. Nope, not seeing anything anywhere. I'm importing it. Oh, I didn't massage these nearly enough. I got all this stuff in here. My factory has all this stuff. That's the geometry. I need to add these things in. And I also need to scale. No wonder. Welcome back to the channel, Random. Things are going good, as you can see here. I've made a lot of progress on establishing the 3D models for my board game. We have the player mats present, we have the main rule sheet present. I got the table set up, and we have our carbon reserve and our world energy pool right here. Like, the basic 3D elements of this thing are really coming together pretty quick. I'm not growing a mustache. I did a delete. I did a hair delete, and I did a face hair delete. And this is all that remains, is a funny little fuzzy stash. And a whole lot less hair. This has been growing the whole time. You just haven't seen my final form until now. Alright, let's hide the table, because I'm not seeing battery. Of course, it's a pure black background and a pure. Let's make these things pink as the sun. Hopefully see them. I'm not seeing this in general. Where are you? My batteries. What is this? What should I make rectangular? The mustache or the table? Builder. Let's try popping up the battery. Making sure that they still exist. Battery not defined. Let's import that. Maybe not defined. I just defined it. There we are. That's what I want. What's going on with you guys? Alright, we got our batteries. Something like that. Those they disappear. Weird. Moustache. Not a fan. Let's go for 5 here. I'm shocked these things are just disappearing. Just trying to build a battery. See what happens. Alright, that's what happens if I make each of these have a battery. It's fine. Am I here? Battery position. Anything neat happen? I got even more scammers and spammers coming through, so that was fun. We got a new friendo in the chat who's into coding and gaming and all that jazz. So we got a new person on the Discord. We chatted a little bit. Dude uses Scratch and Lewis stuff to do Roblox things. That's about it. That's all that's been going on. Fun stuff. You ever have any interest in Roblox? Trying to figure out my target demo here. I feel like Patrick Starr sometimes, just screaming, "Who are you people?" My batteries. This is ridiculous. So for some reason my battery builder ain't working. I'm wondering if I'm messing up. What if I get rid of all this group stuff? Really? Oh, no batteries. That'll do it. That'll do it. You wanna know why that will do it? Because I'm calling a prop num factories, but I'm sending in the prop num batteries. So they're not communicating with each other. Did upload a Roblox video recently. It's performing well. Nice. Good stuff. You a big Roblox fan there, Random? There we are. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Over 2 million. There we go. Scale 107. And then I need to scoot these down a little bit. Yes! Oh, I'm hype. I'm hype. Those are my batteries. Not a fan, I just like the horror games. You know, I've been getting some requests for horror games. I feel like such a boomer. Never played a Roblox horror game in my life. Oh my, look at that. That is sick. Alright, that's not great. That should be up, but... There we go, that's better. I mean, I don't like horror games, but I know they do well. I tried starting to watch a Wendigoon video today about the Mandela catalog. I couldn't. I'm like working alone in my house today. And it's a rainy, gloomy day. Have I played FNAF? I don't know if I've actually played it ever. I've watched people play it. It's only $5. Should I just go through? Like I said, I tried to watch someone else talk about it, and it freaked me the heck out. I had to pause it just because, like I said, I'm working home alone today. I can't deal with that. It's too much. Let's grab one of these in here and see what it does. That killed my FPS. Don't need it. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. So I dynamically, using this number right here from a use state, I can update the number of factories and batteries that I have. If I hit 6, I then have 6 whole factories. Same thing goes with batteries. It is a good paranoia activator, which is why I don't like it. I don't like being paranoid. I don't like being afraid. I know some people, that's their jam, but it's just not for me. That's sick. Yeah. The other you, the one you don't know about, who's waiting to come and get you. Ugh, and that's their only purpose. Terrifying. Apologies. Quickly responded to my dad. I'm ecstatic. We got a lot done today. Look, that's my game, more or less. We're still missing a donation cup here, and we're still missing, like, these things need some colors, and then we need to actually add in the functionality of the game. And the deeper we get into that, as we get into that, we're going to start to divide this between server-side game rule processing and client-side actions. And also I want to do a couple different camera angles of, like, overhead of your mat, overhead of someone else's mat, overhead of the game board. This is cool. This is really cool, and it's cross-platform, so this can be done on mobile as well. You're supposed to be evil, but I feel like if I meet the other new donate cherries and help people, I'll find out I'm the evil version. Oh yeah, same. It's like Dark Scott from Scott Pilgrim, who's just a chill guy, because Scott's kind of a POS himself. That's funny. Hang on, what we got going on over here? Why would the video pause? I'm gonna git push this real quick. Sick. Alright, I think I've earned 1 round of TF2. And then I'm gonna have to leave so I can go wrestle with some sweaty dudes. As one does. I've been working today. Bust up the cam. How about yourself, Random? How are you doing today? Hope things are well on your LOL XD Random side of the world.
The control point is being captured.
Nice. I'm doing well too. Got a haircut. Every single time I get a haircut, I feel like I'm starting to put my life back together. Like that's my checkpoint. I get that checkpoint done and then things start clicking back together again. So haircut days are always good days. Get to hang out with my fun barber. He's just a wonderful conversationalist, cool person to be around. Like I said, about to wrestle some sweaty dudes, so looking forward to that. Oh. Scotsman. Oh, I love that mid-air headshot. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah. Flying headshots are always a blast. Usually they're not the hardest thing in the world to hit because you got that parabolic arc. That's the Jack Scatter. What Roblox horror games would you recommend? What's the good stuff? That was more embarrassing than getting killed by a streamer. Especially Spanish. German, Frenchman. One tap. Let's get the tap. Let's get the two tap. Let's see. What was it? I thought it was a bad. I thought he was a spy. I demand you advance. One's in my new video that's called Forgotten Memories for the Any of those good? Any of them real spooky? How do they compare to Five Nights at Freddy's? June bugs. Oh. Thou shalt not escape my snippy snipes. Oh. I tapped him. I tapped him. Go. Ow! We're having fun. We're harvesting souls. Oh, be great. Streaming. I saw you. See you. Forgotten is basically Five Nights at Freddy's, but free roam. The others are creepy eating with friends. So on, I'm sure the city skip. Probably. I struggled with Poppy's playtime, especially the chaser event. Ugh. That stuff is not for me. I played through some of what's the game? Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. That's spooky. Particle effect snake voice. Yeah. Tap. Tap. Those splits. We'll have to bail pretty soon after this match. I'm getting my exercise for the day. Oh, hey, there's your headshot. Come on, Cap. Cap the point. Let's get it. Get it, get it, get it. That's much work. secret. Come on, get the tap. Come on, get the tap. Oh! 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 Dirty! Dirty kill! Pow! I bet he'll be tilted enough to go back to spy. I might have just touched him. I thought he just lagged out a bit. Oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. Look at that.
For standing still, wanker.
So butthurt. The funny thing is, you can tell when people are molding in chat. And when people mold, they get worse at the game. People get worse at the game, you get better at the game. It's a fun loop. Cat. Cap or no? What's that cat? Whoa! Uh-oh! Camping. Camp it again. Oh! body shot that kid. There we go.
Control point enabled. Get alert. The control point has been
Stay with me. Oh. Oh, 7 health. I could have got him. That's what I get for wearing a Razorback. Oh, 2 shot. Dang. So close and so far away. Oh, the juke. Floating over. Living bodies just lie out. I'm overthinking it. Oh! The headshot. Oh! The double on the complainer. You'll love to see it. No plastic love action. Oh, uh-oh. Tight game. We'll see how this goes. Could go either way. Just higher left on point. Let me at him. Let me at him. Got him. Oh. Just gotta cap one more time. I think we got this. Come on, get on. Oh! So close. Hit with the GG. Alright. That's about all the time I have for the day. I want to thank the peeps for hopping in the chat. I hope you had as much fun watching as I did playing. It's been a pleasure. I will catch you all on the flip. Adios. Have a good rest of your day.